Okay, so it is time now to implement a very interesting migration for our RESTful API. In this case, we are going to implement the migration for the pivot table. The pivot table is going to be very useful for Laravel in order to resolve the many-to-many relationship that we have between the products and the categories table. Fortunately for us, Laravel provides us a PHP artisan command to create a migration. So let's open a connection to our virtual machine using our Git shell. Once we are there inside the project of our RESTful API, we just need to issue PHP artisan make migration and using the help option in order to see the details about this command. You can see so that we need a name for that migration. Additionally, we have several options, but the main options are the create and the table ones. The create option is used when we want, of course, to create a table using the migrations. So, of course, in this case, we are going to use the create option. And the table option is used when we want to modify an existing table. It means, for example, we want to add an attribute or we want to modify an existing attribute, etc. So for now, we just need to use the create option, specifying, of course, the name of the table that we are going to create. So in order to create the pivot table, we just need to issue this. Here we are creating a migration called category_product_table. And this migration is going to create a table called category_product. When we are creating pivot tables, we need to be careful with the naming convention. Although we can modify that behavior, it is a very good idea to follow that conventions in order to avoid unnecessary additional code. So the conventions are very simple. We need to name the two different models, not the tables, the models in alphabetical order. In this case, we have category and then product, and separated by an underscore. Take into account that we are including the name of the models and not the table. So it is category product and not categories products. Following this convention, we are able now to create that migration. So just press enter. And if we go to our code, we can see the recently created migration. You can see that by default, PHP artisan command include the incremental ID and the timestamps. But this is a pivot table and we really don't need this. We just need to add the foreign keys to the products and the categories table as required. So just remove this and just add the foreign keys as usual. We have a category ID and a product ID. Please remember that those are foreign keys, so must be integer and unsigned. Let's specify that those keys are, of course, foreign keys, so let's use the foreign method for the table variable. We have the foreign key category ID referencing the ID field on the categories table. And now we have the products ID, in fact it should be on singular, product ID of course, referencing the ID on the products table. So after this, we have already created our migration for all the models that we have and for the pivot table. See you in the next class.